Hello, hi everyone. So we are going to check the support ticket of which was raised by the business. The requirement from the business was whenever the GR is posted in the PO, that is goods receipt is posted in the PO, the automatic invoice should get posted for all the documents which has the GR. That can be done manually or that can be done automated also. So today we are going to see this concept. So this was the business requirement. Based on the business requirement, we understood that system should determine which all has the GR in the POs. Then system should suggest these are the open POs in which you need to do the invoice receipt. So that we had investigated the SAP and found an standard functionality, which is ERS tool. ERS is nothing but evaluated receipt settlement. Wherever you have the open receipt in the POs or open receipt in the company or any supplier, so that can be pulled and that can be posted automatically. So to activate the ERS, there are certain steps which you need to follow. So let me show how to follow those steps and activate the ERS based on the supplier level. Okay, so let me quickly go to the material. We have 3 checkpoints. We need to maintain the ERS in material, in the business partner, and in the purchase info record, so that the ERS will get activated. Okay, so let me quickly go to MM02. Let me take a material for an example 1425, and I'll go to the basic view. So in the material, check, we are taking this material as an example where we are going to post the automated invoice. So check if the purchasing value key is, check the purchasing view is extended for the material so that it can be purchased, the first thing, and check if you have maintained the price of the material. Okay, and check the material ledger is activated or not. Okay, these are the 3 checkpoints which we need to check in the material master. Then we need to have the other configuration in vendor master, where I go to BP transaction. I'll take one supplier as an example and I'll open this BP. Why we are doing the BP setting is the requirement was whenever the GR is posted, the invoice should get posted. That means when the GR is posted partially also, only for the partial value, the invoice should get posted automatically. For that, you need to have the GR based invoice verification enabled. So to enable that, we came to the business partner. So in business partner, we are into an FLVN01 BP role, that is a purchasing view. In purchasing view, in the purchasing document, I scroll down. Here you have an indicator of GR based invoice verification. The GR based invoice verification is used without, if you have this enabled, without the GR, invoice will not get posted. So that open POs will not have the invoices. So let me activate this. So now the GR based invoice verification is activated. Now we need to activate the evaluated receipt settlement also. So let me scroll down. If I scroll down, I have an option of evaluated receipt settlement. So that if you enable this, then you can post the invoice automatically when you have the GR. Before activating this, let me open a PO and show you how it looks if the ERS is not activated. So let me go to ME23N. Take some PO, for example, 367. If you see here, this is the PO which doesn't have the ERS enabled. So if you go to the invoice tab, you don't have the ERS enabled here. If you enable the ERS, a tab will come called ERS here. Let me show that also. We open the ERS enabled PO. So if you see here, there is an ERS enabled here, evaluated receipt settlement. If this is coming into picture, then your ERS is activated and you can post the invoice automatically. So let me go back to the configuration. You need to activate the evaluation receipt settlement here in the vendor master in the purchasing view, and you need to have the GR based invoice verification. This is the first step in the vendor master. I'll save this data. Post I do these changes, the next changes what I need to do is I need to go to the PIR. We have the supplier of 122. So I'll go to the PIR, which is ME12. 122 is my vendor. This is my material. This is my purchase org, and this is my plant. So I'll keep clicking here, and I'll directly go to the purchase org data view. So here you need to have the GR based invoice verification enabled. And one more thing, you need to uncheck this no evaluated receipt settlement. If you have this check, then system will not consider this supplier or this material, this combination in the ERS. So let me deactivate this and then save. Okay, now we have done two configuration. Now let me go back and create a PO. ME21. Create a standard PO, which is very simple. I'll put the quantity, net price, plant, storage location, enter. And put the currency also. Okay. So if I activate this, now ERS is activated. Now I'm going to I created the PO. You see here, you get an error saying that in case of evaluated receipt settlement, please enter the tax code. As in this PO, you have the ERS enabled. You see, if I deactivate this ERS and check, I will not have this error. If I enable this ERS and click on check, I get an error saying that in case of evaluated receipt settlement, you need to have the tax code. Because whenever you post an invoice, the tax is mandatory while posting the invoice. So now let me maintain the tax code here. I'll maintain a 0% tax, which is B0. I click on, so that my PO doesn't have error now. I'll click on save. Okay, let me check. Okay, I need to enter the payment terms also. Why system is asking payment terms? System is asking payment terms because in case of ERS, invoice will get posted automatically. If you want to make the payment also automated, so that system will indicate that on this day the payment should happen. So that if you enter the payment terms, for example, I put immediate payment. So as soon as the invoice is posted, system will trigger the payment option to the payment team. Okay, I'll check and I'll save this PO. Okay, now this is an ERS enabled PO. Now, for example, let me post an GR for this. Select 101 movement type, which is the movement type which we use for the GR to invert the material into unrestricted stock. Let me check. You see here, in the GR also, the system will say that enter delivery note for evaluated receipt settlement. So whenever you're doing GR also, you can find out that this PO is an evaluated receipt settlement. You don't want to post the invoice manually. So I'll click OK and I'll post. GR is posted. Now if I refresh the PO, if I refresh the PO, there is a GR now. Now, if I go back and to post an invoice automatically, you need to use a transaction called MRRL. This is the transaction to post the invoice. So I'll click OK. Here we are going to post the invoice in a bulk. So let me run the test run first. Let me put my company code. Click on execute. If I execute, system will show which all POs are ERS enabled, that is evaluated receipt settlement enabled, and it will show you how to post. I click OK. These two are the POs which are created. there is a GR. Based on GR, the invoice can be posted. There is an error here, enter the business place. There is a finance error. As soon as finance resolves this error, whenever you get this error here in the business place or something, you need to contact the finance team. They are going to resolve this issue. And then you will have an X mark here. That means system is saying that system is ready to post the invoice. So if you come here and click on save, system will automatically create the invoices. As I have an error of enter business place, system is not creating me the invoice. Okay, by this, you can suggest this configuration or this step to the business, saying that you can post the invoices automatically by using one transaction code for the entire company. Okay, thank you.